So a week or two ago I posted a clean makeup look with acne on my Instagram, and I did that because I just wanted to show that you can actually do the clean look with acne, because I didn't really see any videos with that, and there is that misconception that acne is dirty. So I just wanted to do a makeup look to show that it is very much possible. And I didn't do it like a drugstore version, but I did do another video with drugstore products, and I just wanted to do a more in-depth makeup tutorial on my YouTube for the drugstore version, because I just want to talk through the steps and things you can do to help achieve that look. So I'm just going to get right into it and just get started with the makeup. My skin is flaring up a bit as usual, so perfect time to do this makeup tutorial. So the first step, although I have acne, I still always prefer to look oily and dewy. As you can see, I've done all my skincare. My skin is very much prepped. I'm still going to add a thin layer of moisturizer just so my base has something to stick onto. My skin's not dry at the moment, but I'm just going to do that because I just like that extra hydration. My skin is very like all over the place, so I just need that extra protection. I'm going in with my favorite moisturizer, this like all-in-one multi-purpose moisturizer that everyone uses. I mostly concentrate this on like my high points of my face because I don't actually have my highlighter that I would use, but I will mention what I would use. I don't have it on me today, but this is just going to accentuate my features, make everything pop under my foundation or tinted serum that I'm going to use. And also my skincare is all like water-based, gel-based. So today I've got on the SkinCeuticals HA Intensifier, then the SkinCeuticals Vitamin C, and then for the moisturizer I have the Clinique Surge moisturizer. That moisturizer is so good, so good. So I've got that, and then I've got my SPF, the SkinCeuticals one as well. Not an ad, not a SkinCeuticals sponsored video, I just really like their products. So yeah, that's my skincare. That's how I get this glowy, dewy look. So acne skin, preferably use a gel water-based product underneath. Now that didn't really do much, but it did a little something, and that's what I wanted it to do. So I'm just going to move on to my base now. And this product, I'm so happy that I found it because it's a drugstore tinted serum, and I've been looking for a good one for so long. I've tried a few, they just didn't slap, and I was getting really like discouraged because I wanted to find something that everyone can afford, access, just everyone can have, and I'm so happy to have found it. It's the L'Oreal tinted serum. This is a great drugstore tinted serum, not one like I've tried before. It's very much similar to the high-end ones, actually even better than some. So I'm very happy to be like recommending this to you guys because it's genuinely like really good. It's got skincare in there as well, hyaluronic serum. Yeah. Now I will say that when I was in store trying to find my shade, I was struggling a bit because it's one of those products where it's like 4 shades but one fits into 5, if that makes sense. So if for reference, if you're like a similar skin tone to me, I am the shade 6-7 tan. This is even a bit too dark, but the one before this was too light, so I'd rather use this one lightly than have one that's way too light on my skin. So if I'm using this, I will use it very sheer, a very sheer layer, or I'll mix in a moisturizer just to diffuse the colour out a bit so I can get more products without using too much, if that makes sense. It's a tip I've been using for years. This brush is really not working with this tinted serum. I need like a fluffy one, but I just can't find one. So if you use this, use a fluffy one, or your hands. I just don't want to use my hands right now. I just don't. So yeah, use your hands or a fluffy brush, not like a stiff one like this, because it's not gonna blend out the easiest. But you can see that it really just like evens out your skin tone. It doesn't really conceal. Tinted serums don't usually like conceal and have crazy coverage. They more just even out your skin tone, which is why I like them, because I don't really care about like covering this redness and stuff. So I just want my skin tone to just be even, and we don't have sun in the UK, so my skin tone is always looking this like it's looking every type of shade. So that's why I prefer using them. But you can see that my skin just looks really plump, hydrated. The skin match is not even that crazy, to be fair, but yeah, so happy to have found this. If you haven't found a tinted serum, you don't want to spend tens of hundreds of pounds on a tinted serum every year, then try out this L'Oreal one. Very good, very good. It's not drying on the skin, and my skin is like combination dry, just for reference. It doesn't feel tight, it's not like drying on any patches, my spots. it looks really, really good actually. So yeah, very happy with this. Now what I would usually do on a normal day-to-day basis is skip concealer or just use concealer, not use a tinted serum and a concealer. But if I was going to use concealer, the one I would recommend is the Revlon Colour Stay. This is also my favourite drugstore concealer. The one which has just impressed me the most. I do like the Maybelline Fit Me, but this is just like a different level. It feels like premium on the skin. It's got like a moussey finish, like soft matte kind of vibe, but still very comfortable, still very natural. I think I'm gonna apply like 1 dot, nothing crazy. I don't wanna have like, I want my dark circles to still show through so it looks like skin, but I'm just gonna apply a very small amount today just for the sake of the product. Brows, I just brush them up. You can draw them in very finely. The pencil I love is by Makeup Obsession, the brow goals pencil. It's very, very fine. It reminds me of Benefit so much. Then the key thing for me in a clean makeup look is always blush. I love blush in every makeup look, but I feel like on a clean look, it just makes you look healthy, plump, and just like youthful and just happy. And I love how a bright brush just brings out your face. So I love a cream vibrant blush for this type of look. Now these Benefit blush pots that are cream textured are so lovely and gorgeous. They're the perfect dupe for the NARS pots as well, you know, the blush pots I always use. These are literally like a dupe, and I'm so happy that there's a dupe. So I'm gonna pack on a lot of this, just a pre-warning. You don't have to use as much as me, but I just love a lot of blush, and this is like a really nice like orange coral shade. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just pack it on, mostly on the high points, but I do get carried away. Never be afraid of blush and like the colours as well. Like sometimes I use purples even. I'm really into bright red at the moment. That also looks very, very good. I've actually got another pot here, but it's from Revolution. It's like a purple, but this is also so gorgeous. So just experiment. If you do go overboard with the blush, you can always like diffuse it with a foundation brush and just some product and just calm it down a bit. So just go for it and just pack it on. Like this is perfect for me. It's so gorgeous, and they're like £3-4, and the product and the colour payoff is so good. So yeah, I love this. It is my favourite step in a makeup tutorial. I've also started bringing my blush onto my chin just a little bit and across my nose. I really like the just sunburnt, like tanned look. It almost is just covering all my foundation, but yeah, you can see how that looks. And sometimes I even layer blush, so I would go in with another colour just to create a gradient, but today I'm not going to do that. It's very extra, and on a day-to-day I don't have the time or patience, so I'm not going to do that, but that's just another idea. That's the blush for you, and now I'm going to move on to mascara. I would usually use like a very fine mascara that's not doing a lot. Usually I don't even use mascara. So if I have like a jumbo mascara like this is the e.l.f. Big Moon mascara, then I'll very lightly just like touch my lashes. I wouldn't really go in with coats and coats. So if you don't want to buy another mascara, you already have one, just like go very delicately with it and don't let it get to that point where it's clumping and just looking very heavy. Just use what you have at home. Some would say that made absolutely no difference, which it didn't really, but it just added a little bit of volume, a little bit of length. The whole point of this look is not to make it like blatantly obvious that you're wearing makeup. It's just to make yourself just look clean. I use a Eucerin Aqua 4 Skin Balm in my Instagram tutorial, which is like my go-to. That's what I would usually use. It's skincare, but it acts the same as like a balm, like a makeup balm stick. It's literally the same. So it's a lot more product, and it's drugstore, it's cheap. So just add that on the high points. If you don't know what I mean, I'll insert like a little clip of what I did, or just link my Instagram so you can check it out. But I don't have that right now, so I'm gonna use a gloss, and that's what I usually do with like the Gucci all over face gloss. So it's pretty much the same thing. So I'm just gonna take a clear gloss. It's very cheap. I think it's £1. It's by Makeup Obsession. I'm gonna take it on the back of my hand. Not use a lot of it because I don't want to look like grease. I want to look still dewy and just really nice. So I'm just gonna like pat the excess off the back of my hand and just apply it, very small amount. onto my face. This is another trick if you don't want to buy more products. Just use a clear gloss you have and just put it on the high points. Make sure it's like blended and not sitting on your skin, because that's when it can look crazy and like you're greasy, and we don't want that. We don't want that today. You can kind of see what I meant by the like reflecting glow, not the grease. Then for lips, I always use like a lip oil, lip gloss. Anyway, I don't really use lipsticks in general. I would just use the same clear gloss or this lip balm by e.l.f. It's kind of tinted, it's got like a pink tint to it. If you want a bit of extra like colour, then go for it. I'm going to apply a very small amount today. So yeah, this is the finished look. It's quite easy to do, but it's also not, I would say, because it's very easy to get carried away and lose track of the vision, which is to create that no makeup, just put together look, just realize when enough product is enough product. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and do let me know what other videos you want me to do this year, and I will do them. Hope you guys stay safe, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!